need to still do that impact this development at all? I mean, is it something we need to do before he builds the building?
Yes, we really do, because when he goes to build the building, he'll be over the property line if we don't.
So is that figured into the current budget to do, or is that going to be something we're going to have to come up with money to do prior to him building the building?
There's really not any cost but attorney fees. That's it. For us, for the city.
I'm talking about the utilities.
The utilities don't need to be moved.
No, they don't need to be moved.
There's nothing that needs to be done. As he builds the building, we're not going to have to go in there and dig something up unless it's some unforeseen problem that we don't know of. Right now, I'm just saying that all the, whether it be water, sewer, or whatever it is that we have there, all that's been done and will be done prior to him building the building. That's correct.
Well, the only thing left is the sewer. We are going to pipe burst the sewer, but that's not gonna, as far as him pouring it, he won't do that till we finish that. And that's coming up in this next round of projects with the Water Development Board.
I just want to make sure that whatever's done, we don't have to go back in there and dig up something that's fresh concrete or asphalt or whatever's down there.
No. No plans of it anyway.
Okay, I'm good with it.
I make a motion to sell approximately 3 foot by 108 foot of the 20-foot public right-of-way
Make it
easement.
97, Johnny, I'm sorry.
Huh?
Would you make it 97, 3 by 97?
Oh, I think it's 108.
Yeah.
Make a motion to sell approximately 3 foot by 97 foot of the 20-foot public easement right-of-way to Jolly Walla at 4710 River Oaks Boulevard for construction purposes.
We have a motion and a second to sell the 3 foot by 97 feet of the public right-of-way easement to Jolly Walla for construction. Do we have any further discussion?
And we'll bring you back an ordinance to finalize it, yes.
Yes. Thank you, Betsy. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries. Thank you.
Hey, Joey, can you share any of your timing with us? I know we talked about this last time, you were wanting to move quickly.
I wanted to move quickly, but I got COVID-19 and his family actually. So that would put a dent on my timeline, and I'm thinking of starting cleaning up everything by February 8th, second week of February.
What's your anticipated completion date?
I have to push it for 6 months. Because the more time I take, it's gonna more is gonna take away the money from me.
All right, but you're still committed to getting this done, right?
As soon as possible.
Yeah, okay, great.
Thank you.
We appreciate you coming in.
Absolutely. Thank you.
Thank you everyone for helping me out.
Definitely. We will remove item number 9 from the agenda, and we will let's move up item number 13 to its place.
Mayor and Council, item number 13 is to consider approval of resolution 1039-2021, certifying the acceptance of the Water Distribution Systems Phase 1, Priority 1 project with the Water Development State Revolving Fund. We have Mr. Bill Larkey here, city engineer, who is going to go over his report and with the final documents and recommendation there closing out this project, sir. Thank you, Mayor Ashton, and City Council. This is the final documents on the priority one project. We had three projects, and with this loan with the Water Development Board bond issue, this is by far the largest project of the three. The closeout final amount would be $3,579,724.08. We did a reconciliatory final change order to adjust to as-built actual quantities. We did an audit of the contractor's request for payment that took about a week and a half to go through and negotiate on quantities that we found that were different than he requested. The project was inspected and certified as substantially complete on August the 3rd. Likewise, the regional engineer, Rafael Castro, of the Water Development Board, attended this meeting and also certified that it was substantially complete on August 3rd. Since that date, we did the reconciliatory change order, and then we requested that the contractors submit affidavits and payments that all subcontractors and suppliers had been paid. We got an affidavit from his bonding company assurances that they were paid. We obtained a document, a letter, that the project was complete on this date as to the quantity, and that he accepted the amount of the contract, $3,579,724.08. When he bid the project, he submitted performance bond, payment bond, and a maintenance bond. Performance bond and maintenance bond we dated right after the city awarded the contract. The maintenance bond will have an effective date to start of August 3rd, 2020, and then it goes for a 2-year period after that time. Any water breaks, valves that don't work, meters that malfunction, whatever, are totally covered with a maintenance bond on this project. The final action is required by the city to issue their certification of project completion. I'd be happy to answer any questions y'all may have. Again, this project was about 70% larger than the application coming in. We added a lot of water lines. We still have money left over to do priority 2. Priority 2 is also substantially complete. We'll be submitting documents to the city within the next 2 weeks on closeout of it. Priority 3 project was bid, and we still have money left over on priority 3 project.
Bill, why wouldn't the 2-year bond start from the date we accepted it?
It doesn't. It starts the date it's substantially complete. When the system is turned over and you're utilizing it, and you're using it, and we inspect it, and the vast majority of it is installed. What wasn't complete on August 3rd was a lot of the asphalt road repairs and the final cleanup. We rode out and looked at it 2 or 3 times with Gordon and listed those items the contractor to do. We got to the point, and Gordon, if I'm not incorrect, that's what happened, got us to this point. But the maintenance bond starts from August the 3rd, 2020, start date.
Bill, how much money's left over from the phase 1?
I'm sorry, I didn't hear that.
How much is left over?
How much in the phase 1 is left over?
How much money is left over from phase 1?
There was enough money, well, it's in 3 phases. Phase 1 project was bid with all the change orders. There was enough money left over to do priority 2, which we increased it, and there's enough money left over to do priority 3, which we didn't even have listed as a project to be done. And we have close to about $78,000 left over in the total budgets of all the projects. Project 1, or priority 1, priority 2, priority 3. Priority 1 is finished, we know the amount. Priority 2, I'm working on the audit right now with Gordon, and it's right at $1,872,116 final. And from the budget, we're going to project 3, which was bid and the council awarded. And that project was under bid by